Welcome back to the sanctuary of the untold, the archive of hidden meanings, and the only place on the digital landscape where we do not just watch the screen, we read the soul behind it. You are watching Mr. Magazine, and if you are here today, it is because your heart still beats to the rhythm of a story that ended years ago, but never truly left us. We are talking about the lightning-in-a-bottle chemistry of Barış Arduç and Elçin Sangu. Just when we thought their chapter was closed, locked away in the vault of legendary TV couples, Barış Arduç has cracked the door open. His latest project was supposed to be a fresh start, a new character, a new world. But fans, with their eagle eyes and unbroken loyalty, have spotted something else, a trail of breadcrumbs, a series of whispers, and a red bracelet that screams a name we all know. Is this new drama just a show? Or is it a hidden message, a cinematic love letter to the partner who defined his career? Before we decode the symbols and dissect the rumors of a secret reunion, I must ask you to solidify your place in our circle. If you value depth over gossip, destroy that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And for those of you who wish to become the true patrons of this channel, that join button is waiting for your pledge. Your support allows Mr. Magazine to keep digging when others stop. Don't forget to like this video right now to help the algorithm find every fan who is still holding out hope. Are you ready? Let us unravel the mystery of the script that found them again. It began innocuously enough. A standard press conference, the kind we see dozens of times a season. The lights were bright, the microphones were ready, and Barış Arduç sat there, charismatic as ever, to introduce his new drama. But the atmosphere shifted when he began to speak about his character. He didn't just talk about preparation or lines. He spoke about feeling. This character has made me relive many emotions, he confessed, his gaze sweeping over the journalists with an intensity that silenced the room. And I can't help but remember what I experienced playing that role in the story that marked my career. The room held its breath. There is only one story that truly marked his career in the global consciousness. When a brave journalist finally asked the question on everyone's mind, "Are you referring to Elçin Sangu?" Barış didn't deflect. He didn't give a standard PR answer. Instead, he offered a smile that can only be described as nostalgic. "It's impossible not to think about her," he replied. It was special, and it still is. That phrase, "and it still is," was the spark. It suggests that the connection isn't past tense, it is present continuous. It implies that the ghost of their partnership is not haunting him, but guiding him. Social media didn't just react, it exploded. The clips of that smile were shared thousands of times within the hour. It was the first clue in a mystery that was about to get much deeper. If the press conference was the spark, the leak from the set was the gasoline. A few days later, a snippet of a scene found its way onto the internet. In it, Barış delivers a line about a love that marks you forever. The cadence, the tone, the emotion, it was uncannily similar to a classic line from his previous masterpiece with Elçin. But the real smoking gun was a prop. In the scene, a red bracelet is visible, identical to the one his character famously gave to Elçin's character in the finale of their show. In the language of television, there are no accidents. A prop is chosen, approved, and placed. This was not a coincidence, it was a citation. When confronted about this detail, Barış played the role of the enigmatic poet perfectly. "Sometimes, details speak louder than words," he said. This non-denial confirmed what fans suspected: he is communicating with us, and perhaps with her, through the medium of his art. He is embedding memories into the fiction, blurring the line between the character he is playing now and the man he became then. Now, the plot thickens. While Barış was dropping hints in front of the camera, Elçin Sangu was making moves behind the scenes. She was spotted leaving a cafe in Istanbul, not alone, but in the company of one of the lead writers of Barış's new project. Witnesses described the meeting as filled with laughter and a very friendly demeanor. It lasted over an hour. Why would Elçin Sangu be meeting with the architect of Barış Arduç's new world? The speculation is rampant. Is she consulting? Is she helping to shape the emotional arc of a character based on their shared history? Television critics have noted a shift in the script's tone. The way certain details are handled feels familiar, one critic noted. There is an emotional component that feels very real. It seems that the writers are tapping into a specific vein of nostalgia, perhaps guided by the muse herself. Later, Elçin was seen leaving the building where the series is being edited. This is highly unusual for an actor not officially attached to a project. Is she secretly involved? A cameo? A voiceover? Or is she simply there as a friend, offering creative support to the man who was once her other half on screen? The secrecy suggests something significant is brewing. The most startling revelation comes from an anonymous source close to the production. This insider claims that during a high-level creative meeting, Barış Arduç dropped the veil entirely. He reportedly told the writers that he wanted his character to experience a love that would leave a lasting impression, and he explicitly mentioned Elçin Sangu as the inspiration for that feeling. Just like she did on my career, he allegedly added. If this is true, it changes everything. It means this project is not just a job for him, it is a tribute. He is using his art to process the magnitude of their past success. He is channeling the real emotions of a beautiful time in his life into a fictional vessel. Some decisions aren't made with the head, but with the heart, he told an interviewer later. We now know which organ is in the director's chair. The fan base, affectionately known as the Hellbard Army, has mobilized like never before. They are calling this project a love letter disguised as a series. They are editing side-by-side videos, showing how a glance in the new show mirrors a glance from the old one. They are decoding the lighting, the music, the dialogue. Seeing them together was magical, one fan wrote. Everything they do, even separately, will always take us back to that place. This sentiment is powerful. It proves that their chemistry was not just about two pretty faces, it was about a soul connection that the audience felt in their bones. Even the production company had to issue a statement to manage the hype. While they insisted the story is original, they admitted that Barış has contributed many personal ideas. They want the story to feel authentic, human. By allowing Barış to inject his own truth into the script, they have inadvertently created a meta-narrative that is more compelling than any fiction. I want to pause here and ask you, the heart of the Mr. Magazine community. Do you believe an actor can ever truly separate themselves from their most iconic role? Is Barış acting, or is he remembering? I am incredibly curious to hear your psychological theories. Please, share your thoughts in the comments below. As if the fire needed more fuel, Elçin Sangu broke her digital silence with a post that felt like a riddle. She shared a picture of an open script, no title visible, with a handwritten note in the margin. Some stories find you again, even when you thought you had closed them. The timing is impossible to ignore. Just as Barış is talking about reliving emotions, she is posting about stories that find you again. It feels like a dialogue happening in public code. Is she talking about the script in front of her? Or is she talking about the story of them? Barış, in his turn, told a lifestyle magazine, "True connections don't disappear, they simply change shape." When pressed, he smiled that enigmatic smile and added, "There are stories that never truly end. They are playing a symphony of ambiguity, and we are the captivated audience. They are telling us that the bond has evolved, perhaps from romance to friendship, or from partners to muses, but it has certainly not vanished. We must also consider the cynical perspective. Is this all a brilliant marketing strategy? The network knows that nostalgia sells. They know that hinting at an Elçin connection will guarantee millions of viewers for the premiere. A marketing expert noted, they want the audience to feel that this series is a tribute. However, industry insiders believe it goes deeper. A renowned screenwriter commented, "There's a sensitivity in every scene that can't be achieved with technique alone." It seems like Barış is telling a personal story. If Elçin is involved, even symbolically, it gives the project a mythical power. It transforms it from a TV show into an artifact of their legacy. Whether it is a PR stunt or a genuine emotional expression, the result is the same, they have captured our hearts all over again. As we wait for the premiere, one thing is certain, Barış Arduç has managed to do the impossible. He has made us miss a couple that hasn't been on screen together for years, simply by evoking the memory of their love. The red bracelet is not just a prop, it is a promise. A promise that no matter how much time passes, some magic never fades. Now, I turn the microphone over to you, the brilliant audience of Mr. Magazine.
Do you think Elçin will make a surprise cameo?
Is the red bracelet a coincidence or a message? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one of them. Please, do not forget to like this video if you appreciated the effort behind this script. Subscribe to Mr. Magazine to ensure you never miss the truth, and consider hitting the join button to support independent, high-quality celebrity journalism. Until the next clue, keep your eyes on the details, because that is where the truth hides. This is Mr. Magazine, signing off.